Okay, hello everyone. We're finally doing this. This is the YouTube video. This is the channel. We're here, we're live. A lot of times when I'm doing well, it's not really live. This is pre-recorded for those who are seeing it. So yeah, this is my official YouTube channel. At the moment, I'm kind of just YOLOing it, just going with the flow. No pun intended. I'm just doing what I normally do in my kitchen for my live videos. So right now, earlier today, I posted a live with the OXO Brewer. I'm going to show you guys what that is, and just brewing like ultralight roast, just coffee that's lighter than what you'll normally see on the market for a light roast coffee. Yeah, this is crazy, right? We're doing this, very crazy. Where did I get started? Okay, let's talk about the coffee. This is a Rwanda coffee from the Gitesi washing station located in Rwanda. So I like this coffee because it's basically very green tea forward. Very green tea, has a very distinct like stone fruit type note to it and everything. I like it, it's really good. It's from Exposure Therapy located in Singapore. Very good roaster. They just dropped 2 new Ethiopians, 1 Kenyan coming. If you're an Airworks subscriber or you are familiar with Airworks in the United States, Airworks will have a lot of his coffees come next month. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I grinded 20 grams on the ZP6. I would say 0.5 if your Burlock is 0. So 0.5, quite fine. ZP6 Special, it just looks like that. Yeah. Where are we at? What are we doing? What do I need for this? Oh, here we go. Need this. This is gonna make sense in a minute. Okay. I'm gonna weigh my coffee and make sure. I'm not gonna lie, it took quite a minute to grind 20 grams on this. Like my forearms are done, So it's like, get some of that out. Yeah, there we go. 20.1. So this is basically what I already do on my live, but I don't know why I feel a little bit more nervous doing this. I don't know why. It is what it is. So I'm gonna temper that. This is the temper that comes with the OXO Brewer, whatever. So yeah. I like to just press really hard and like try to even it because it doesn't tamper like even. So you gotta like play with it a little bit. I don't really like it. You gotta like get both sides, Oh. So if I make a mess on this, I'm still posting this. Like whatever happens, happens. It's going live. But I think what I want to do for this YouTube channel for now is just post like my first impressions of coffee, since I'm known to drink coffee like on the earlier side. So I'll just do like live like tasting impressions, stuff like that, and use my Instagram for like my finalized thoughts on coffee. But yeah, this is where so instead of me doing lives, I just probably just start posting more and doing lives on my YouTube channel instead. So yeah, I've been tapering this for so long. Holy cow. What are we doing? Sometimes I get distracted. Boom. Lots of plastic. So this is 20 grams. What am I doing with this? What am I going for? 20. If I put 1, I'm trying to think of what I want to do with this. I'm gonna pour to, let's say, I'm gonna pour to 100. So that way, I'm trying to go for a 1:4 ratio. That's what I've been doing all day. So let's stick to the program. So if I put 100 milliliters in, I'm looking for about 80-ish. I'm looking for around there. So let's pour first. I'm using 100 Celsius, basically boiling point water here in Florida. This is distilled. I will explain why I'm using distilled water later. It might start dripping a little bit. There might be a drip or two. And that's fine, unless you know that I can probably grind finer. Oh, no drip so far. Whoa. That's how you know I did like a really like solid like tamper like on that bad boy. Okay. So what are we doing here? So I'm gonna follow Bailey's like guide. I have no papers or anything. You can use papers with it for a very cleaner tasting profile and with a longer brew time as well. I'm basically making soup. Soup is like this very quick, fast yeet coming out. So here we go. So you're gonna wait for the little, I press until I see a few drops start coming like that, like raindrops, and then I just start going. I'm actually getting some pressure. When you hear it hiss, it's done. Relieve the pressure. So twist it. That's it. Very quick. Very quick soup. Oh, let's show you guys what it looks like. Holy cow, this is already like a 6-minute video. Jesus. You can kind of see it right here. Yeah. So let's weigh it. There's some water in there. What the hell? What the hell? Almost 77.8. I was looking for 80. That's not bad though. So I'm using Apex. That's why I'm using distilled water, Apex. We're gonna do 2 drops because you do 1 drop per 40. So I'm gonna do 2. I rarely ever have to do this many drops for espresso. But if you get the Apex and you do a lot of espresso, soup, whatever you want to do, these are clutch because it's just 1 drop, maybe 2. So let's do 1. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I not get some out? Okay. There we go. I like lilac because, uh-oh, making a mess. There you go. Boom. I like lilac because maybe because this one is different. It has sodium bicarbonate and then sodium chlorate in it. So I really do like that. It's kind of harder to stir for soup. So I'm gonna, swirl with this type of cup. So I'm gonna actually use a butter knife and make a little mess. Just swirl that for me. This is the cleanup part, okay? But again, this thing is like 40 bucks on Amazon. It makes soup. It's some of the best soup I ever had in my life. It's like ridiculous. Let me show you how quick you do it. So the cleanup is very quick, very easy, faster than a flare, anything. You just tap it against your trash can. So I just knocked it. This is what it looks like already. Pretty clean. And then quick rinse off. You are literally ready to go. Like, it's not hard, folks. This is pretty ridiculous. Yeah. It's kind of like a meme. Again, shout out to Bailey for like even like playing around with this type of thing. I'm doing a lot of cleaning because I don't want to do this later. Again, this is live, folks. Well, it's not live, but you know what I mean. I'm too lazy to go back and like edit, pre-record. No, I'm just posting what I would do on a live. I'm just posting this on YouTube. So it's kind of funny. I only got like 50 subscribers, 60 subscribers. And I keep telling people I'm gonna make the YouTube account and I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm doing this like on an iPhone. I'm like, whatever. Just post something out, you know? Sometimes you just gotta get started, get your feet wet. Ooh. This is good. This is good. A little bit more bitter. A little bit more bitter than the cleaning my work area. A little bit more bitter than the Subox that I was brewing earlier. If you don't know what I'm talking about, these two right here. I brewed these earlier on my Instagram live, so check out my Instagram. Um, I really do like this coffee though. I like this coffee on filter because it has some of that bitterness you'll get from the green from this reason. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of that I want to say herbalness, a little earthiness, some of that like what you're getting from this cup. So these were a little bit cleaner because again, one is like I guess from. Let me just bring them out. Brewed these earlier. One is a Gitesi from like Panama, right? Bembito State, and then one is a high elevation Ethiopian. That is just a super floral bomb, super like again. If I had to do like a top 5 roasters, this would be like number 1. This right here would probably be 3 or 2. They'll be my top 5. Exposure therapy is really good, really good. The pink bourbon that I bought with this one, I like that one a little bit more than this one. It's so good. This is like just a nice green tea. One of my favorite Rwandan coffees ever. Like I noticed like with the coffees that I had from that region and country like this year, they had just been a lot more tea like, a lot of green tea type notes that I'm getting. Just so nice. Oh God. That's hitting. I just realized I'm gonna come off like a caffeine addict, which I kind of am, But yeah. So this is really good, really good. It's supposed to be Longjing green tea. If I'm mispronouncing that wrong, I'm terribly sorry. I will be corrected in the chats and everything. But this is a red bourbon. This was roasted in April as well, not as fresh as these other coffees, but the shelf life for exposure therapies coffees are so good. I think he even says like you can literally just start brew from the bag for like 6 months, so it's good to go. You don't need to really freeze it or anything. If you can, consume that amount of coffee, which you should be able to in a time frame. This is actually pretty good. But skill issues, I could have probably made this a little bit better. Maybe I could have made this better. But again, yeah, it's my first time doing a big boy shot on the OXO in like months. The other 2 shots I did 15 to, what was it? 15 to 80, I think, something like that. I can't even remember. Oh, 15 to 75. No, what was it? 15. Maybe it was 15 to 75. So this is a big boy cup of espresso. But anyway, this is the channel, Flo's Coffee Channel. I plan to do about 1 to 2 videos a week, maybe a lot more based on how many coffees I get. But whenever I get a coffee live, like whenever I get a coffee, I definitely plan to do a video of just me just brewing the coffee, how I would brew it, how I brew coffee, how I go through that when brewing coffee early, like well rested, coffee that's been rested for months out, and just brewing coffees all over the world, like from roasted all over. So I actually have some coffees from China coming in next week, some coffees roasted here, some ultralights and everything from Panama as well, grown in Panama. So I'm very excited for that. So thank you guys for listening to me yap. If you made it this far, or you just strolled all the way towards the end. But this was the first coffee I've ever done on my channel. So yeah, that's really cool. So anyway, this is good practice, I will say. All right, guys, thank you. Like and subscribe. There's no buttons or anything. Just do your thing.